the top, we hit the top. What's up, what's happening? Big K.A. back in this thing. K too good. He sleep with a cutter. El Patron, you know, the big dog. He wanted to. We hit the top, we hit the top. We hit the top about the YSL situation. I was a little bit late on this. I didn't cover it at the time. I was a little bit late on it. But we hit to talk about YSL Monda. Because apparently, remember when he came on, he said Gunna wanna is a snitch. He told thugger motherfucker. You know, he was doing all that. He was talking all his little scratch and all that. Apparently now he comes back, you know, and I'm a little late on. I'm like a month late on this. I ain't gonna lie. He came back and he defended Gunna from snitching allegations. That's right. Yes, you heard it right. Mr. Ain't No Mystery in My History himself defended Gunna and said he ain't told. So let's read the article and see what happens. So YSL Monda says he was wrong to speak on Gunna. And I find it crazy, bro, that Gunna has stayed relevant and stayed hot in his career in the aspect that he's still been popular and he's still been dropping quality music or music that his fans have been gravitating towards. Motherfuckers been collabing with him again and motherfuckers haven't been avoiding him. Apparently he was supposed to be on a Future project. I don't know if Future's still holding it down for Thug. Apparently he was supposed to be on it. We might talk about it. Because there was a point where Future was trying to drop on Gunna's day and say, yo, my mixtape gonna be better than your shit. But hey, we'll talk about it. But anyways, let's get back to reading this. So YSL co-founder, YSL Monda, has come to the defense of Gunna with a statement on his Instagram story addressing the rumors that the one-of-one rapper snitched on Young Thug to avoid prison time. Mondo argued that the real rat is still out there somewhere. He also says he regrets ever speaking on Gunna and admitted he never technically snitched. So there's a quote from Mondo. I'm man enough to say I should have never spoke about the Gunna situation because technically he didn't rat. He just kind of folded under pressure and should have just stayed down with his mans till everything was over because all the originals know he ain't did nothing. Wasn't even around from the beginning. So he wasn't gonna do real time regardless, he began. I feel bad because now an N-word who literally is a real live rat running around the city, getting glorified and smiling like he ain't just send multiple N-words to jail. I believe he's talking about YSL Woody in this. Yo, the fact YSL Woody came out was like, I make up niggas to snitch on. Insane. Insane, bro. Oh my lord. YSL Woody is a character. I'm telling you, bro. I say this in every video about him. The judge, bro, they can't wait to catch that nigga on some shit. They gonna put his ass under the jail, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And at this point, where all these motherfuckers getting on stand, there's a new nigga that got on stand recently. We gonna talk about him in one of these new videos eventually. Bro, at this point, bro, I think Thug gonna get off. I reported when this first came out, he might get 7 to 12 years. But I think this nigga Thug, yo... I ain't gonna lie. Like, this case, even though the first judge was on some bullshit, I will say that, but like, hey, man. Anyways, back to the article. From there, he explained, I was so mad and hurt at the same time that my brother going through this ish after he turned a lot of N-words up who should have never been allowed in our circle. He can't speak up, so I felt I'm the only one who can and should be speaking up. That's the only reason I started talking about Gunna. But I'm a real N-word in real life. Ain't no mystery in my history. He said his famous catchphrase, I'm not afraid to say when I was wrong, and saying Gunna is a rat was dead ass wrong, but I can't take nothing back. I just got to stand on what I said and take whatever come with it. Check out the full post. Hey, you know what? Hey, I respect it though. Hey, you know what? He came out, he said he was wrong, but I do feel like the damage is done. Gunna was originally arrested alongside Thug, but agreed to a plea deal in 2022. He accepted one charge of racketeering. He's since released 2 albums, A Gift and a Curse, and one of them. I ain't gonna lie, Gift of a Curse slaps. One was cool, but he has some bangers on this shit too as well. But has been dealing with snitching allegations constantly since getting out of prison. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, y'all was trying to bury that nigga career now again. I don't know how Thug do feel about Gunna at this point. We don't know. We heard the audio, which people were saying was fake, that Thug was in jail and he wanted to do a collab with Baby and Dirk. basically, if you gonna talk shit about Gunna, save it for this song. I got a project called Business is Business. By the way, there's some slaps on that album. I know we forget about it. There's some slaps on that album. But anyways, hey, if you're gonna say some shit about him, say it on my shit. Apparently his siblings came out, I believe it was his sister came out and said that was a fake audio. So again, we don't really know how Thug feel about Gunna. I will say Gunna keeping the lights on at fucking YSL. He's like the only artist really dropping on there. Majority of them are locked up. It's just who really knows, bro? This is just a thing. Gunna out here saying free Thug this whole time. Like, I just don't know. Like, Thug really gonna have to get out of this shit and speak up for us to really know what it is with Gunna. Of course, niggas are standing on what they stand on like a little baby, which I'm kind of sad we lost that era of Baby and Gunna collabing, because that was just a great time. They were basically the new age Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. And with Rich Homie Quan passing, you're just like, damn, the music we got from Rich Homie Young Thug, that was amazing. And now I just think about that tiff between Baby and Gunna, like, damn, we ain't gonna get that again. I hope we do. I really hope we do, but I don't think we will. So yeah, it's a crazy time. And of course, Dirk. Okay, I still want to hear that shit when he had that little snippet. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell, making reference to the song What Happened to Virgil, that was his hit song that him and Gunna featured on. He probably gonna tell when people were saying that Gunna was a snitch. So again, I do want to hear it. Of course, this snitching thing is crazy. And YSL Woody came up as a snitch. This nigga's doing 20v1s. This nigga's on the fan bus smashing like adult stars. Like, this nigga's living life being a snitch. He lit. Like, it's crazy, bro. Y'all want bad for snitches. You want this, all that for snitches, but it was what it was. The only thing with YSL Woody is we know YSL Woody be like the shooter. Like, he really got it on him and he ain't afraid to spark at dudes. So, hey, we'll see where that goes. But yeah, it's just a crazy situation at this point. Yeah, but it must be fucked up, like, again, for Gunna. Like, if he didn't snitch in general, now he took the Alfred plea fair. Like, it looks away fine. But, like, if he didn't snitch and for that to be put on your jacket, it is hard to get off your jacket, my nigga. And we have seen people's career end when they have the snitch moniker put on them. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude Pop Hunter. His career fucking ended when they put that shit on him. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just a tricky situation. I do respect the fact that he did come out and at least say, yo, I was wrong. That nigga ain't snitch, my bad. The real snitch outside running around, my bad for that. Woo. You know, which I do think that long ass Instagram thing was a reference to YSL Monda. But I digress. It is what it is. But anyways, what do y'all think about this situation? It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ there while they're doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, try a little bit more. Here, man, I'm gone. Slimes on Peace, y'all, gang.